issues, problem, from major problem to hot skin, no propane, propane leak, roof ripped off.
It's RV inspection day with a twist. Today we have two teams who are going through their elite boot camp during their 1 week Blue Ox endorsed workshop. So stick around because I think you're going to enjoy watching them drop and give us 20.
Woohoo! All right, first glimpse. It's actually right over there. So that's my problem right there this morning that I found on site. Two teams that are into the process of being indoors. So we're going through our typical day 2 where they're on site, and now we're gonna do boot camp. So now they're gonna go to the nitty gritty of what we talked about yesterday. So we got Mary and Al, and we got Shelly and Nico. So that's our plank holder actually for indoors team. So stick around, we'll see you at lunchtime to see how it goes, or between now and then. Let's go check what Laurel has to do inside.
Shelly is working hard in here today, and she is doing such a great job, and we are finding some issues in this RV today. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do lights. Okay. So even though we've done the ceilings and we've gone completely through, I now go through and I turn on every light, because typically when I'm doing my ceilings, not all my lights are on because of the reflection that I was discussing. So go through and make sure that every light switch is on that you can possibly see. Okay. Okay. Coming from this angle, you're actually showing that the accent light all around the kitchen is actually showing. And then your accent light that is above the frame of your slide too. And you can see that it's reflecting off the top of the ceiling. So you know that you have accent lights up there. Maybe somebody else is going to inspect it tomorrow and she's going to be in the other RV. We'll see who finds the issues.
All right, lunchtime recap. So we're here on this beautiful, brand spanking new, 6 years old toy hauler. And as we know, toy hauler, people who own toy hauler, usually they're really careful. There's motorcycle and all kind of stuff that goes in there. Okay, so here's an example of what we're talking about. We're all techs here. So we deliver a report to the customer and we say, okay, at the end of the day, we delivered a report. The leveling system didn't quite work. We're all looking into the solenoid, and because the tech side says, well, I know what that is, and it's probably one of those plunger or one that contact, and it happened to me before. Okay, we're inspectors. So we state that it's not working as intended. Then at the end of the day, the customer will call us, okay, both of you. You're doing a summary when we leave the site, that's what we do. I try to give an oversight, but a lot of time I go into a lot of details, which is me, that's my personality. Then the problems they're gonna ask me, what do you think? What's the problem in this? All right, so here's where I don't want you to fall in this trap. You're not the tech, you're the inspector. And if you say, well, I think that that's probably what it is. Okay, so now you're guiding them in the wrong direction, meaning you're telling them, oh, it's an easy fix then, because Nico told me, Al told me that it's fine. So it won't be part of your CRL cost to repair this, because you implied a fuzzy feeling that it should be something easy. Exactly. Do not do this. This is not what we do. And that's for people out there that are wondering, what do you guys inspector do? We know how to fix them, but that's not our job. So that eases us to find issues, but we're not hired to solve the problem. You're hired for our knowledge, what we're looking for, and to give the statement of what we saw and what we found. From there, there's a tech, you call the tech, you figure out what it's going to cost you to have this fixed or this fixed. That's what we do. Or else we're going to spend, especially on this unit, we'd be here for a week at least.
I was suspicious of water leaks on us right away. I just looked at the windshield. The windshield had been resealed, and it was poorly resealed. Clearance lights had sealant around them. It was a silicone. It looked like it had recently been done, and there's lots of cracks in that. Same thing with the camera up front. So I'm like, well, something's weird about that. And then I see on the side by the door, there's water coming down the outside. And you can see it just tracking down the outside. And just, I mean, everything indicated to me that there might be some kind of water leak, so I should keep looking. You know, and the problem with this is it's got a soft touch ceiling. You're not going to see, unless it's real bad, you're not going to see anything. Okay.
Unless, like in mine, not too long ago, because I'm testing those ACs, the water came in from my light
Yeah, unless you see it signed somewhere. Exactly.
Keep an eye on those.
I went through the dash, looking at the dash. I was looking for any signs of damage caused by water anywhere within this. And I could not see it, so I said, just kept it in the back of my head. So, well, I'm just move on. So we just kept moving on. And then I got into my life safety things, which I got into the front smoke detector and took the screws out. I'm like, rusty. The screw's rusty. Oh, the screw's rusty. Guess what? There's my smoking gun. Why would the screws be rusty?
But it took all day.
But it did, because I had to get to that. I'm still working on the outside. I wasn't in the inside, you know. I didn't have a reason to go inside beyond looking around and seeing if I could actually find that smoking gun, but I could not.
So Nico, Al, girls, inside or outside, you don't need to describe, assess, tell the problem. And that's my point about this, is that he called me. We talked about it. I remember we're at Newmar. I'm walking in. I said, no, I'm taking time. He's calling me. He's on an inspection. The whole point of this for all of us is to understand that Pink Panther and Inspector Cluzo are there, and you're it. And see, all of a sudden you connect the dots from the inside that gives you that telltale in the screw to the outside, which, oh, that Wi-Fi range is broken, so the motor's coming in from that plastic place. Connect the dots. And then what do? You just deliver. Another thing that I know we addressed before, but hot skin. So a lot of people talk about hot skin. They don't have a clue what hot skin is. Okay, power that shouldn't be there, electricity that shouldn't be there, that actually connects back to the ground. So if I'm hooked up to a pedestal and I got outside power and there's a short circuit somewhere in there, a wire touching the frame, some connectivity that is grounded, or there is connectivity in the system, and it goes to the body of it, 5 volts will pierce your skin. And after 5 volts, we call that life safety. So this is the floor of the bedroom, and I got 11.4 volts. So that's more than twice the amount that is allowed. So that means that if I take my sneaker off and I try to grab metal structure, I will actually have a shock. Like grandma's fridge back in the day. So just to give you an idea, here's a structure. I got 11.5 as well here. That's it. So we're inspecting this as a training. So as we may have seen a little bit earlier, we were with the guys underneath and showing why we had the floor of this slide out in the back full of humidity, full of water. Could it be the purpose, the case why we have an electrical wire dangling somewhere in humidity that creates conductivity to the whole unit? Could be. Not my monkey, not my problem. We're inspecting, we're finding issues, we're finding readings. But there's an issue. These needs to be addressed, and that's exactly why you're having an inspection. That's exactly why those guys are here, and that's exactly why we're going through the protocol of what do you find, what are you looking for, and that's why we try to elevate them teams that are working with us, with Blue Ox, that are vetted, endorsed by us, that came on site with us, and we try to teach them to be better. Try to elevate the quality of the inspection industry out there. So at this point, let's go check what Laurel has inside.
So it's lunchtime, and we have found a lot inside this RV so far. A couple other things that we have found. I'm going to have you look right up here. We have a light that is not working at all. And then we have another one in the garage, if you follow me in here, that is completely missing, as you can see. So, and these lights, I mean, they cost your customers some money, right? We definitely want to have that working for our customers. Some of the other things that we have found are, you know, some ceiling area that's a little soft and kind of not really mushy, but you can definitely move it up and down, which is in the bedroom. And then we also have, it almost looks like a cigarette burn in the bathroom, which, come on in here, we'll show you that. It's kind of strange. I don't know what type of a burn it is, but it's definitely melted in here. And, you know, it appears to be like a cigarette burn. But I don't know, why would somebody pull their cigarette up there? I'm not sure. But these are the things that we are finding so far. And Shelly is doing such a great job, and she's really diligent about taking her pictures and being precise at exactly where she needs to find the issues. And like I was saying, this is a used RV, so there's quite a few issues here. It's the perfect RV to actually do some training on. So we're going to see you at the end of the day. And if you like videos like this, make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with your friends. And if you don't know what to comment, put C4BO, comment for Blue Ox. See you at the end of the day.
End of the day recap. This beautiful facility is actually the perfect facility to have all kind of units, issues, problem. It's actually pretty awesome to find all kind of units with all kind of problem, from major problem to hot skin to no propane, propane leak, roof ripped off. So there's all kind of units here to go by and to understand the principle of what we're trying to show and how to excel in what you're doing. After spending a day here with both the couples, I can see the light in their eye. They understand where we're going, where we're bringing this to. And now I'm getting comfortable more and more. We'll see at the end of the week how it goes, but I'm getting more and more comfortable about their capacity and being able to follow the streamline that we've established and the consistency streamline that we're trying to set as a Blue Ox endorsed team. If you are a certified inspector out there, you're striving to want to be better. You're striving for the higher rank and the rung into the ladder. I invite you to go check what we have to offer. Go sign up on our website. If you are in the realm of possibility that the kind of inspector that we're looking at, teams by the way, just saying. I didn't really get a chance yet to catch up with Laurel to see how the girls were. I don't know, maybe they're a flop. Let's go check with her what she thinks.
So it's the end of the day. We had a fantastic day. I'm going to talk about the girls. So I had the ladies on the inside today. Leslie and I took turns. One was in a Raptor, one was in a Crusader. And we just, as the instructors, switched RVs. So therefore, the girls stayed inside the same RV all day. But we've got a twist. And the next time they come back to this facility, they're going to inspect the opposite RV. But I've got a few things under my hat because I went around and I found some things. So I'm going to wait and see if my ladies find them tomorrow. I bet they will, because they did such a great job today, and I feel like they really listened and they learned a lot, and I think they're going to be really excited to get here tomorrow and inspect the opposite unit with all the knowledge that they took in. So if you like videos like this, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and make sure to share. Leave us a comment. If you don't know what to comment, C4BO, comment for Blue Ox. And remember, and do never forget,
it's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. I am about it.